This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. We have an update on a major fire that broke out this morning at a Republic Service recycling facility in North Las Vegas. Here's what we know so far. A spokesperson for the North Las Vegas Fire Department says the fire started outdoors just after 5 o'clock this morning in some cardboard at the facility on Cheyenne Avenue and Commerce Street. There are no reports of any injuries, and the cause is still under investigation. The North Las Vegas Fire Department tells us that multiple units responded to the blaze. The fire produced heavy smoke that could be seen across the Las Vegas Valley. Also, the North Las Vegas Fire Department addressed the media this morning on what was going on. Let's hear what they had to say.
We're at 360 West Cheyenne, and at approximately 5:05, units received a call for an outside fire at this Republic Services facility. When units arrived, they found a large amount of fire on the north end of the complex. It's mostly made of cardboard and plastic. This incident has scaled to just over 2 alarms. We have about approximately 50 personnel on scene. There's still additional ones coming. Our focus right now is isolating the fire to the outside and then overhauling the cardboard. We have been advised that there was 47 employees on scene at the site at the time of the fire. None of them have been injured, and they're all accounted for. From the firefighter standpoint, all firefighters are accounted for. No injuries reported. We plan on being out here for several hours throughout the day managing overhaul.
How do you train for a fire like this?
A fire like this is a lot of water. The commanders, the incident commanders, have the most work just making sure that they compartmentize each person's role and make sure that those reports are coming back. We've been at this probably about 2.5 hours now, and so they've got a good flow right now. We're working with facilities as well to make sure that they can separate now all the cardboard. The overhaul won't be done with all manual labor. It's going to be the front end loaders and machinery from the Republic Services that assist.
We've had responses out here before?
Yes, we have. I don't know the exact number, but we are out here a couple times a year.
Can you sort of give us an idea of what it takes to put this out and make sure, everything's ready before you guys leave?
Okay, so biggest thing on this is water. We're going to go through a lot of water. We have 3 ladder trucks up with their master streams blowing. We have a large amount of personnel that are strategically being moved. It's like a chess game. So they're working here for a few minutes, and then they get moved. We have crews on the inside as well, just to make sure that the fire hadn't spread to the garbage that's on the inside, which would make this incident a lot larger.
Firefighters have been able to go inside?
They have, and we have multiple safety officers on scene just to make sure we double check. There's a lot of moving parts, and as you can see in the background, as that driveway goes down, it opens up, and there's a couple different spots for them to go. Right now, we're working on support resources as well. The guys have been here for 2.5 hours. Lots of energy expended, so we need to get some snacks out here for them, replenish our air resource with water and Gatorade, which is being done right now. And then now we're at shift change, which is something that firefighters have to accommodate for, right? So all of the crews go home, and so now the new crews are coming in and being traded out.
Should there be any concern for particulate matter from all the smoke?
As of right now, we treat all of this like it's an IDLH, like it's all bad for us. So all of the crews are wearing their SCBAs in what we call the hot zone, which is where the smoke and flames are.
Should people wear a mask around to avoid the smoke? Or
they're in full contained breathing apparatus once they get in that hot zone.
What in terms of residents?
The general public, obviously, if you are in the path of the smoke, right, it's going south right now, I'd obviously definitely say shelter in place if you can. And yes, I mean, going along with the last 19 months, we've all been wearing masks anyway, so just continue to wear it. And then if you can avoid it at all costs, you can. Early morning, it was going out to the north. Now it's going to the south, and it'll be here for a few hours.
And some of the things that are burning are just like plastic and cardboard. What is it?
Mostly it's plastic and cardboard. They're the bales we get from retail businesses. When they break down boxes, they wrap them together. That's what's burning. There's several hundred of them.
It's just restricted to outside of this.
There's some damage to the building. The investigators just got on scene a few minutes ago, but they won't begin the assessment of the actual building for a couple hours to see the extent of it.
Do you know what may have been the cause of the fire? What could have started it up?
Too early. We'll all sit out here most of the day today. Once the investigators can isolate where they believe it started based on statements from the employees that were on scene. He'll do the best he can do to figure out a cause. At this point, I'm sure it'll be a couple days before we have some type of answer for that.
Which other agencies are here?
So this is an automatic aid response. So we're being supported by Las Vegas Fire Rescue as well as Clark County Fire. And then we have obviously Republic Services. Their team is assisting as well, especially with the front end loaders.
You just heard an update on a major fire this morning at the Republic Services recycling facility in North Las Vegas. We will have more for you on this developing story online at lvrj.com. You can also get all of these updates on today's events this evening at 7 p.m. Remember, you can also download our free RJ mobile app to get breaking news alerts like this sent straight to your phone. And as always, you can find us on Roku, Apple TV, YouTube, and all of your favorite platforms. I'm Renee Summerhour. Thank you for watching.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.